I absolutely love time travel in fiction. How much? Well, my favourite TV show, favourite movie trilogy, favourite anime, and favourite book series all involve time travel in some way. So I obviously love time travel as a story element. It can be a great story element, it also can be used as a lazy writing tool. For example, if you use it to negate a whole season of a TV show, it can essentially make the whole season pointless if done poorly. Personally, as a writer, the way I would approach it would be to negate the very end of a season, but keep everything leading up to it. That way, the whole plot point wouldn't potentially become pointless, and you could have your cake and eat it, so to speak, by having the bad ending and the good ending. Negating a whole season causes problems. Anyone the hero saved, if the things leading up to it never happened, do they still get saved? Does it happen regardless? Or did the original timeline need to happen for it to come to pass? When time travel is written well, it can be incredible. Time travel must always have consequences, but the consequences shouldn't take over the plot. If you have a plot that revolves around the timeline ever changing, the audience needs to care about every version of the timeline. Of course you want the audience to want a specific timeline to be the final outcome, but you also want them to care about the other timelines, so they care when they are negated, otherwise what's the point? That's why I enjoy time travel in fiction, because when done right, it can be a very compelling plot element. Of course, it can also be a hindrance if you use it incorrectly, being more of a crutch to the plot. Time travel can be very entertaining as well. It can be used to great comic potential, like when you send a modern day person into a past era and use it to show how much a fish out of water someone would be in that situation. It can also be used to set off history, where a person or persons goes back in time to either improve the future or to make sure established history happens. Then there's when time travel is used as a vehicle to tell history, where the only sci-fi elements in it are what gets the characters there in the first place. It can also make it easier to create stakes for the audience. Not to say time travel fiction needs to have high stakes, but it helps. Regardless, whatever you think of time travel in fiction, while it's still enjoyed by at least a few people, it's here to stay. For better or worse. Thankfully, most of the time it's for better. At least in my opinion. And I hope more incredible time travel fiction is created in the future.